Having started the Blackbird Simulations SR-71A and MSFS 2024, and having completed the before taxi checklist, it's time to get rolling. After watching this, you will find the taxi process easier knowing what you have to do and when. First, open the flywheel menu by clicking the right hand mirror and select ground services, then remove Chocks. Increase the throttle slowly until the SR-71 starts to move. There are a few checks that need to be completed as the aircraft starts to move. The first is the brakes and steering. Tap the brakes, then when rolling, turn left, then right. At the same time, look at the turn and slip indicator. The ball should also move left and right in the opposite direction to the turns. Then look at the SAS switches and lights to ensure all are off. Now we can taxi toward the active runway. The idea here is to keep the speed under control and not taxi too fast, keeping the turns smooth. A number of cars with support personnel would follow the Blackbird toward the runway, but we can only imagine that in FS24. Keep in mind the SR-71A Blackbird is 107 feet 5 inches long and has a wingspan of 55 feet 7 inches. The nose wheel sits behind the pilot, RSO and R2-D2 unit. You will need to let the nose overrun the taxi lines before making your turn to ensure the nose wheel follows the line, and you keep the main wheels away from the curbs. By the runway, park in the space and stop. This place is known as the Last Chance Saloon. Here the ground crew pulls the remaining safety pins, does a final check of the Blackbird, and we do our last checks before running the before runway checklist. One check we do before the audio checklist is the IGV Lockout Procedure. With the IGV switches being in normal position, hold the brakes and run up the engines until the IGV lights illuminate. These are by the E&P gauges, then return throttles to idle. Now move the IGV switches to lockout and again advance the throttles by the same amount. Ensure the lockout lights do not illuminate this time. Place the throttles back in idle and return the lockout switches to normal. Another test we can run is for the EGT manual trim switches operation. Individually, push each trim switch up 3 times and ensure that EGT rises. Then pull back the switches 3 times and ensure EGT returns to around 574 degrees Celsius on each engine. Having completed these checks, now open the flywheel menu, select RSO checklist and select before the runway, then press start checklist.
Okay, well, before takeoff checklist.
Ready. Engine run, IGV.
Set.
Engine, EGT trim.
Checking. Looks good.
Flight control and trim.
Check.
CG check back here.
CG is good in front.
Fuel transfer.
Off.
D-Rich.
Armed.
Number 1, number 2 oxygen.
I've got both oxygen on and good.
Brake switch.
Any skid on.
Pitot heat.
On.
Battery switch.
Check, battery good.
Instrument inverter switch.
Set, normal.
Standing by for the next phase.
When Brian and Walt had finished running through their checklist, turn on the landing light and taxi onto the runway. In real-world operations, the crew would wait for their planned takeoff time. Each SR-71 mission was highly choreographed. The SR-71A Habu is now ready for takeoff, which we'll be exploring in the next episode.